In Burundi, the United Nations has warned that the tiny East African country could be sliding back towards civil war. It says up to 200 people may have been killed last Friday in the capital Bujumbura, and that the UN has documented almost 60 extrajudicial killings in the past month alone. Now, meanwhile, Burundi has dismissed criticism of its security forces, saying they acted professionally after insurgents attacked military bases in the capital. It also said there was no need to send foreign peacekeepers to the country, and that those who recommended it hide many other intentions. In a statement, the government says the security forces intervened with the greatest possible professionalism. Burundi has accused neighboring Rwanda and some Western nations of meddling in its affairs, saying they are stoking the crisis in the East African nation. Well, for more now on that situation in Burundi, we're joined on the line by CCTV's Robert Nagila. Robert, of course, it has been quite an eventful few days in the Burundian capital. What more can you tell us now about the current situation on the ground and the government's response to the unrest?
Absolutely. Well, calm has been restored, if you can call it that. Life appears to be getting back to some semblance of normality. But just walking on the streets in the capital, Bujumbura, you can actually feel that tension. Now, the government's response has been to increase the security presence on the streets. Virtually every street that you turn into, you've got police officers and military officers patrolling, and there are roadblocks in and around the city, quite a few, especially coming from the airport into the city. Businesses are open, people are carrying on. In fact, if it was your first time into Bujumbura, you would not even think that there's been such a serious incident over the weekend. There are crowds, the markets are open, public transport is operating, and on the surface it appears that life is back to normal. However, the underlying tensions are still there. That is also very obvious.
Now, Robert, of course, lots of talk from concerned parties around the world, but are we likely to see intervention from regional or international forces, given concerns that Burundi might descend into a full-blown civil war?
Well, authorities here in Burundi have been very categorical about the presence of foreign troops coming into Burundi for whatever reason, especially uninvited, because they say that the event of Friday, in which between close to 80 and 200 people, depending on which figures you believe, were killed, and bodies are littered on the streets of Bujumbura, the capital. They say that the security forces acted with professionalism. They say that 3 security installations were attacked by groups that appear to be well coordinated and very well organized. That does raise some concerns here on the ground. Now, the bringing in of foreign troops, that seems to be targeted at Uganda. There was a statement from Uganda that they may consider sending in troops to Uganda if the situation deteriorates any further, or if they feel that the situation warrants that to stabilize the situation here. And the authorities here are saying that anyone thinking of sending any troops into Bujumbura has other hidden motives. They didn't specify what those are, but however, at this particular moment, they're very categorical that they're in control of the situation and handling anyone else that was responsible or behind the events of Friday.
Right, Robert, we'll leave it there for now, but thank you for that update. Robert Nagila live for us in Bujumbura.